So when they come down and visit us for the first time, people say, I did not expect to find a manufacturing plant like this in Tijuana, Mexico. We started out with building cables and harnesses, and we kind of grew as the U.S. outsourced.
We do PCBA layout and assembly. We do high-scale integration.
Some of these boards that we're currently building are applied into some of the harsh environment industries. So that's one of the reasons why they continue to be large size. But because of the high voltage applications, those components are still being widely utilized.
The manufacturing standards that we have here is AS 9100, ISO 1345, which is the aerospace and the medical requirements. We basically are at or above US standards in all cases.
Our manufacturing capabilities are able to manufacture similar or better products that are being manufactured in the US today. Technology is creating products that are smaller and that have more functions. For us, that actually brings additional challenges to our processes.
The process improvement of Suntron de Mexico has been our main focus in the last years in order to improve the process to be competitive in the current market.
We are taking additional steps and investments to make sure that we are actually taking steps ahead before even regulatory requirements come into place. So we are reducing 60–70% of the waste on the material, and we're actually being a lot more precise on the application, and we're spending less process time preparing the material to go into the coating and after the coating.
Our main focus on the process improvement also is to try to develop the people.
We have a very intelligent people that they can adapt to each of our clients' needs.
Our commitment for continuous improvement, we're always thinking of what we can do better the next day because we know it is a competitive industry, so we need to keep the edge.
For the last year, we have been really focused on localizing our supply chain here within the Tijuana area as well as in the San Diego area to shorten our cycle time, to shorten the travel cost. The biggest advantage of manufacturing in Tijuana versus in the United States is that it is a low-cost region. Most of the direct labor personnel come from central and southern Mexico, where there are no jobs available. And Mexico is now comparable on landed cost with China and Malaysia and the Czech Republic. You have the same technical ability, you have the same machinery that you can use. We have the engineering, we have program management, we have purchasing personnel that we basically can capture right out of the colleges and the greater Tijuana area. All of these people have four-year degrees, if not master's degrees.
Our proximity to the U.S. is a big advantage that we have here in Mexico because we shorten the product lead time to the customers and also lowers transportation costs. Mexico has more than 40 free trade agreements. That's actually the most of any country in the world.
Suntron's Tijuana's philosophy has always been around customer satisfaction. We always look for the things that the customer may not be asking for, but what we can do to help solve that problem. We basically have formed customer focus teams, and the customer focus teams basically are co-located together, so you have quality, engineering, program management, and planning all co-located together, which basically will allow very fast, timely response to the customer when he has it. Because just quality and delivery, it is a given now across the industry, so you have to look for something more special. On the quality side, what we're doing is we've implemented automated optical inspection. We have 35 engineers. We do root cause analysis on any failures that we have internally or externally and use an 8D format for our replies to the customer. There's corrective actions kind of across the industry. It's to what depth are you willing to go to be able to get down to that root cause. We use third-party houses to analyze the composition of any kind of failure that we may have. We really believe that we are getting to the real root cause.
I think that one of the other misconceptions that companies have is the security.
There are areas of Tijuana and other big cities that you don't go into. You don't want to go in some areas of LA, you don't want to go in some areas of Chicago, Philadelphia.
We think that that is not an issue. We have a very safe city.
The major difference we have is our focus on customer satisfaction.
La ventaja que tiene Suntron de México es debido a que todos y cada una de las personas que laboramos en la compañía estamos muy comprometidos con el servicio al cliente, en brindarle un excelente servicio con productos de muy alta calidad y a un bajo costo.
El orgullo que tengo más grande es pertenecer a una empresa tan estable, que ayuda a los trabajadores, protege al medio ambiente, y eso es algo que pues lo he vivido todo el tiempo, los 14 años que tengo trabajando en esta empresa.
Our focus on customer satisfaction, the focus on quality, it allows us to continue to grow. The customers love us, so we grow organically. Even in 2009, when everybody else was basically had lost market share, we grew by 19% in that year.